I think as a sport, horse racing in general, or any equine sport, I think it's just very rewarding. My name is Siobhán Rutledge. I'm an apprentice jockey based here in John McConnell's. I live in Ashbourne, which is just down the road. I graduated from race in 2015. Since then I've done work placement in Johnny Murtagh's, I've worked in Eddie Lynham's, and after a short stint in college, after finishing my leaving cert, I ended back in County Meath in John McConnell's here, and I've been here ever since. So I've had 59 winners now, so I've got another 6 winners left on my £5 claim, and I'll be down to claiming 3 then at that stage. So as much as I'm looking forward to it, you know, it's a bit nerve-wracking, I suppose. You have to keep getting better and improving, but I'm looking forward to the challenge of it. My daily routine, well, it starts when I arrive here at about 7:30, and then just get straight into work then. We ride out a few lots and we do a few other jobs as well. And then come about 10:30, I'm just having my eye on declarations and seeing if there are any gaps there that I could ring a few trainers maybe that have light weights to try and get on them. And then I come back here then at 3 o'clock and it's more kind of feeding up, and I'm obviously still full-time here in John McConnell's, so I'm very much all in when it comes to helping around the yard and that, but I do enjoy it. So finish up here at about 5 o'clock, and then I'd usually go to the gym about 6 or 7 o'clock after having dinner. I don't have to worry about my weight, thankfully, so I can eat as much as I want, and then I just try and lift some heavy weights in the gym and get a bit stronger. And that's it really, home and into bed. Same again the next day. This is actually Magigal. She was my first winner on the track, and we still have her here in the yard. She's a little bit antisocial, as you can see, but I owe her plenty. No, she's not going to turn around, you'll have to. Growing up, I always watched, predominantly it was jump racing on our television at home. My father was interested in the jump race and he rode as an amateur, and for me it was the likes of Nina Carberry and Katie Walsh that just caught my eye when I was younger, and I loved watching them. I'd follow all their rides, and when they rode a winner I'd be like I was riding a winner as well, so I really supported them. Seeing the female jockeys dominating at that level as well made it feel more accessible, I suppose, to the likes of a 6-7-year-old Siobhán at home watching the racing, you know. So it's great nowadays to see that's expanded, and we're coming to a time now where it's not so much an issue of male and female, you know. It's very much even playing field and competitive either way, whether you're, you know, it's always going to be a competitive sport. Both sides of my family are involved in the racing industry. My mum's side, they always bred horses and they raced horses. My grandmother bred some quite successful race horses, and then on my father's side he trained pointers, but I was so young at the time, it was never anything that I could capitalise, you know, at that age, but the interest was always there. And I suppose when I got to the age of 15 and 16, I started taking more of an interest in the horses, and I had to make a decision then whether it was going to be a hobby or a career. So at that stage I went down to the Racing Academy. It's a residential course based on the Curragh. You do school work, and you also do work placement out in a racing yard when they feel like that you're ready to go out and work in a racing yard. For me, it was just the makings of me. I made great friends down there, as well as learning more about horses, and not just riding, but communicating with other people as well, and just making connections within the industry. It was just invaluable to my development, I suppose, as a character, as well as learning how to ride and eventually going on to become a jockey. I'm just very grateful for how things have gone so far in my career. I've received brilliant opportunities here in Rockview Stables from John McConnell and Mark Kavanagh as well, and all the owners here have been so good to me. There's people that I've met through this yard and through racing from other yards, even owners and trainers that I'll be friends with for a very long time. I'm just very grateful, and I enjoy it every day, and I'm looking forward to the future.